name is Kimber. I am the Plexus ambassador in between. So Marge is my upline and Aubrey is my downline. I have been with Plexus for, since October of last year. And I am in love with this product. It is by far one of the best actually, product line I've ever used. And I'm one of those crunchy fanatics that tries all the hip new, it's a superfood, it's going to change your life things. And this one actually really does. So today we are going to go over a few of the more popular products with you. And we're going to tell you a little bit about what Plexus is for us, what it's done for us, and why we chose it. So for me, personally, I did a lot of research into different network marketing companies before I decided to join with Plexus. I looked into the ingredient lists in depth. I asked a whole lot of questions, and I finally decided that I was going to go ahead and give it a go. So I signed up. From October to November, I saw immediate results. I had energy. I wasn't screaming at my kids every day. I didn't have thrush on my tongue, which I'd had for probably a year and couldn't get rid of. And that was in less than a month. I also, from October to December, lost 35 pounds just taking these products, which is insane to me because I didn't change my diet. In fact, it might have been a little bit worse because there was a lot going on in my life. So I'm definitely a believer. You can see and feel the changes immediately, and it definitely sold me on the company, and that's why I'm passionate about sharing it with other people. I think Aubrey is going to talk next.
Yes. So like Kimber said, I found, I signed up under her, but she started talking to me about it in October. And I was just really interested in talking to Kimber at the time. I really wasn't sure about the product, but I started to show it to my husband, and he's like, yeah, these are good things, you can get them in other places. But we looked at it and found that Plexus kind of broke it down a little better, and I kept bothering about it until he let me join. And I joined for several reasons. I wanted I've been wanting to lose weight. I want to be healthy, and I want my husband also to be healthy, who had 38 from colon cancer. And so this was kind of a thing for me to kind of get him to be healthy too. And he wants to be healthy, and it's just kind of a scare for me every once in a while, just the idea that he would, have this have the same problem his father did. So the idea of it being healthy for him and for me, and eventually a financial bonus for our family would be why I had joined. And I looked at the products, and I knew that several times I read the ingredients, and I knew that they were safe for me since I'm nursing and whatnot. So I think it's Marge's turn. Unless it's frozen.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's all good. All good. That's really good. I'm excited for you to start. When did you join? Last month, or was it in February? Oh. She's having internet issues. It was last month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's already seeing results, which is awesome.
No, it's amazing.
Yes. Very, very good. So I'm really excited to have these two ladies here with me because, like Kimber shared, her results have been incredible. I'm going to back up a little bit and talk a little bit about how and why I'm here, because this is, something I kind of spent years saying I'd never do, and here I am. I always feel the need to kind of explain myself a little bit because it's so not of what I, always would have said I would be doing. So back in October 2013, I was a working mom. I had two teenagers that were also struggling with health issues, and my husband was a severe asthmatic. And I had a lot of gut issues, and similar to Kimber, a lot of candida issues that were really making life hard. And, me and my husband both decided to work because where we live, we're up in northern Canada. Where we live, a lot of the men go out to work and they're gone like 6.5 days a week in the logging industry or in the construction industry. And we did 10 years of that. And we just finally decided we can't live like that. If we want to have a life together, we have to be able to be together. We wanted our kids to have their dad at home. So we both went to work. So I worked for just over 17 years as a working mom, right? Had a baby in between there yet, went back to work. And it was a struggle. I was exhausted. I was trying, all these different remedies, I always went to the natural health person before I went to the medical doctor, and I was trying this and trying that, and I never got to the root of my problem. And I was offered Plexus in October of 2013, and I looked at it and I thought, no, it's not for me. Like, I don't need a weight loss product. I'm not going to be, looking at the outside before I fix my inside. And I knew I had to deal with my health issues first. And it intrigued me still because she kept talking about gut health. And then one time she just finally came to me and said, look, you need to look into this because it's exactly of what you're dealing with. So I, was having trouble sleeping. So I sat up one night and just read all night. Well, by morning I had decided I need to try this. Making a long story short, it's been just over 3 years, and I can honestly tell you that the health of my family has been transformed. My husband has been medication-free completely, not one inhaler, anything at all, for over 2 years. My oldest two kids have celiacs, lots and lots of good results there. And my results are phenomenal. I'm honestly not the same person. That is why I share. This is something, like Kimber said, she had gone into depth looking at the ingredients and looking at what it did. It's different. Plexus is different. It really focuses on root issues. It focuses on, getting the body the right tools to fix of what your cause is, not just putting a Band-Aid over your problem. And that was really appealing to me because, when you've dealt with these issues for a long time, you want to get to the cause and say, okay, let's be done with this, right? Let's get rid of it, right? So there's 3 main products that we focus on. And I'm going to do just a very brief introduction because I'm sure Kimber and Abre have been sharing with you guys a little bit, and you must have seen a little bit in the event group. So this is their foundational product. It's called the Plexus Slim. It comes in packages of 30. And I'm just quickly going to show you one. Comes in little packets like that, pre-mixed. Tastes like a really sweet juice. All natural, plant-based. It has stevia as a sweetener, beetroot as a color enhancer, and this is your blood sugar balancer. Lots of people are saying, oh, why is it called Slim? It should be called Balance because it balances your body. It does. Because you know why? Because blood sugar is your master hormone. Blood sugar is going to go in and start balancing your thyroid. It's going to go in and start balancing your hormones. It's going to give you that energy, that natural sustained energy, because your body isn't constantly dipping and peaking because of your blood sugar levels going up and down throughout the day, right? So this is once a day, twice a day, whatever you choose to do, in a glass of water. That's it. Easy. Very simple. It's been life-changing for me to have that in my life because I used to be having like a lot of drops in the blood sugar and then I would faint. No more of that. So that's your main product. What I noticed and what a lot of people notice is energy sustained throughout the day. You're not going to have that, mid-afternoon crash, or it also helps with your sugar cravings. It helps me with sleeping. And I love that. I love that. The next one I'm going to look at is the Bio Cleanse. And these three products come together as a combo because they work well together. They're meant to be working together. The Bio Cleanse is magnesium and oxygen. And why do we need that? Well, magnesium feeds your organs. And it's a very simple way of getting things moving in your system. There's a very, very good brand of magnesium in this product, along with the oxygen. And you've probably heard the statement of oxygenated blood. Disease cannot thrive in oxygenated blood, right? So that really enhances the flow of your whole body, of your organs being nourished and your intestines being cleaned out. And it's a really, really, don't be scared of the word cleanse, because it's a very gentle, everyday use, something that your body needs. And then we have this little queen of a probiotic. And this is something I think, I don't know. I have a hard time putting it into words, because this probiotic honestly changes lives. Like, it totally does. It's like I call it my queen. It's a probiotic that carries an antifungal and enzymes and grapeseed extract. So why those things in a probiotic? Well, several reasons. Gut issues and gut health is the foundation of your immune system. So if you're going to be working on replenishing your gut and trying to build up your immune system to stop getting all these issues that are making you sick, you're going to have to get rid of the bad first. And like me and Kimber talked about, candida issues like that, you're going to need to get that bad out. And those antifungals in here, they break down the fungus, and the Bio Cleanse comes and sweeps it out. So along with that, the enzymes also help your body to absorb more of the nutrients, and then your body is starting to rebuild. Grapeseed extract is an extremely strong version of vitamin C, and your immune system just feeds on that, right? So then once you're starting to build up the good bacteria and getting rid of the bad in your gut, your body stops having all these outward symptoms, right? So when we look at the triplex combo like this, there's three things that Plexus focuses on, and it's gut health, blood sugar balance, and inflammation. Because if your blood sugar constantly does the up and down thing, inflammation sets into your body. And we all know that inflammation causes a lot of pain, right? It's hard to deal with. So if you're looking at root issues, those are the three things that you're dealing with. Plexus focuses on that. It's looking to give your body the tools it needs to go to the cause of the issue and not just the symptom. And that was a huge thing of what I found to be, I finally found something that I'm going to actually be done with my issues. I'm going to work that my body has the right tools to fix itself, right? And it's all high quality plant-based products. That was very exciting for me. Another really exciting thing for me was, like I said, I'd always been a working mom. I was so tired of always being gone. I was so tired of missing things in my kids' lives. I did not even look at the business opportunity when I came into Plexus. I was so set on building my health. I needed to be healthy. Well, I was a few months in, and I obviously started telling people because the change in me was so phenomenal. I started in October, and by April, I honestly felt like a new person. It was something I could not be quiet about. So I started telling people, you need this, because I know that you have also been dealing with these issues, right? And then I just started telling people, here's my website, and you get your own. You know, you will love this. It will work for you. And I just want the same thing for you. And then I realized I'm actually growing a business. How awesome is that? So my sponsor comes to me, my friend Eva says, hey, Marge, you just went silver. That's the first rank in Plexus. And I said, I did what? I was so busy helping people that I didn't even think or look at the compensation plan. I had told her I'm busy, I'm working, I don't want another business, right? She knew I'd be naturally sharing. I love the fact that Plexus has made it to be, we don't sell, we share. And sharing comes naturally. When something works, and Plexus works for the masses, you naturally share. So I love to share about the business opportunity. There's so many moms like Aubrey. She would like to bring in a little bit of an income to her household. She can be at home telling people about how their health can be improved and bring in a substantial income into her household. To me, that's very exciting. She can raise her boys, she can be homeschooling and still contribute to the family. To me, that's just like a brilliant model of business, right? There's a few things that are different in the model of Plexus, and it is they wanted their own people to share their own stories, like myself, like Kimber, and like Aubrey, because we know that when you hear someone's story that is close to you, it impacts you. And you think, well, I know Kimber, and I know what she's been through, and that, makes sense to me. Maybe I should be looking into this a little bit more as well. It's personal. We build friendships and we build relationships because we want to help the people. Plexus has an amazing compensation plan that, like I said, I actually did take time to look into and learn about. And in May 2015, I was able to leave my job and go full-time into Plexus. It's been an incredible blessing to our family. There was two things that we had always prayed for, and that was our health and for me to be able to find something to work from home. Well, needless to say, both things have been huge answers to prayer. And we're currently working towards, my husband wants to downsize on his job as well. And we're almost to the point of replacing his income so that we can do more of this on the road and take in more people, possibly go help people like Aubrey and Kimber. It's such an amazing opportunity that I'm just excited to be looking forward to that. So I'm going to end with that. And I think we're going to be, it's been recording. So if you guys have any other questions, and if you have any information that you would like to know, go back to Kimber or Aubrey, whoever invited you. And then if you'd like more information on, if you have any questions or anything that you would like to know more about, open a 3-way chat with me, Kimber, Aubrey, whoever you would like to talk to. I would be more than happy to answer your questions. Anything else, ladies? That's good? Awesome. Thank you all for coming tonight, and we'll be putting the recording up on the event page as well. Have a good night, everyone.